What? Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, yes, I'll be checking out Billie's newest song here called GingaMingaYo, the Strange World MV version. Now, I remember prior to this when I checked out their trailer like video teaser thing called What Is Your V for this brand new era, of course, and I was saying, yes, Billlie by the end of this year or maybe this comeback could end up being one of my top 5 favorite girl groups out there, and I'm sure eventually they will be or happen to be now, because it was just amazing to witness them in pre-debut era into debut with Ring X Ring, flipping a coin, like checking out all of their contents, and eventually seeing SHEON being added into the mix, and that's why hence a brand new era, and I'd say a fresh start per se. I'm not sure if you guys can agree with me or not, but like, sure, we saw SHEON in the mix for the live performances and how she popped off in the live performances, but as well as the dance practices. I can't wait to see how she's gonna come into play and the overall dynamic of Billlie now when it comes to GingaMingaYo, their title track here, as well as the B-sides on their brand new second mini album, which I did pre-order, by the way, so stay tuned for that unboxing video. But aside from that, let's just get into this now, shall we? Alright, Billlie, GingaMingaYo, The Strange World. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Mystic Story intro, of course. Till you make the unconscious conscience. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to that. I believe this is what we exactly saw in What Is Your B. And then these like sort of cards with the letter B on them. Oh, hold up, where's this vending machine and all these what? So they're entering the strange world, assumingly, right? Oh, Unsua in the center here. Okay, SHEON. Ooh. Loving this so far, guys. Just hearing how this bass line's going. Oh, the energy is so fun. Yeah, this must be pre-chorus. Ooh. Oh, that is catchy. Oh, hold up. Whoa. Unsua? Ah, yes, Haram. Love the snare here that just builds it up. Oh, so it builds up, it breaks back down, and then builds up again, and then a countdown. Wow. GingaMingaYo, hey. Oh. What? Hey. Ooh. Very dreamy like here in this bridge. Oh. What? What? Oh. 상해 GingaMingaYo. Hey. Wow, this song is addictive and infectious, guys. The chimes there. Shout out to everyone. Oh, Yoon Jung-shin being part of this. We're gonna have to bring it back. Okay, of course, Zenny Bros production, as they did for the trailer. We're gonna have to check out on the composing side, though. And all. What a quirky, catchy, addictive, weird in a good way type comeback, everyone. I think those are the type of words that I'm looking for GingaMingaYo. The overall, like, tempo and the flow to this song is just so clean and clinical with it, and just what I mean by that is like the transitions between the sections were easygoing, easy to listen to, and quirky, playful, a lot of elements that I truly am such a sucker for. Now, I can't tell upon first listen if, you know, this is my favorite, you know, title track right away, but I can tell you right away as I'm listening to the song, after hearing the chorus right away, I'm like, wow, this is so addictive and catchy. And I want to emphasize that, right? When it comes to how the chorus is hit, I think it's like the delivery of the GingaMingaYo, and also how the verses are done, very memorable. And also, I've got to say, I'd say how they utilized like a lot of funk elements in this. Very funky type release, has a nice rhythm to it. So yeah, in the melodies, really catchy. The delivery of GingaMingaYo, really catchy in conjunction with that funky bass line that's going on, and how the drum kits were utilized in this. The only thing that I sort of wish that I could have a pondering sort of moment after listening to this, like trying to figure out, you know, what kind of elements and instruments they utilized, or got you know, more of a maybe a more explosive type hook per se. But aside from that, you know, really love this song. I gotta give this immediately like 9 out of 10. But I think with more listens, it's just gonna be like 10 out of 10 in the loop, because I can't tell you how much, guys, I listened to like the Billlie Perception Chapter 1 on the loop. I still listen to that album still to this day, including Ring X, Ring and all, and Flower World, of course. But going back to about GingaMingaYo here, I think what also makes this song have that very sing-along, catchy factor to it, it feels like essentially like a nursery rhyme that is not too childish, but not too you know, sappy and syrupy, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was sappy and syrupy, I wouldn't dig this song as much. And I think what balances that out is the chanting in this. And I for one, as some of you may know, am not always a fan of chanting. I love songs that are more so fully sung. Sure, you could have chanting here and there, but with that being said, because of the balancing of that sappy and syrupy, it could have potential that could have happened. The outcome of this, the chanting adds so much to the song. And don't even get me with the verses. The verses, all of the verses, like verse 1, verse 2, love it so much. Especially Moonsua's bit of rap moment there. I wish it was a bit longer there, but I think everything, how it was laid out arrangement wise, what was most surprising though was bridge, and we're gonna have to dive back in that so I could point it out. But arrangement wise, composition wise, really well done. And I can't even imagine how the B-sides are gonna go, am I right? And that also makes me curious of how Shin's gonna be in the mix. She popped off in this one as much as the other members, such as Suyeon, of course, and Harum doing her thing as always. But we're gonna have to dive back into this seriously, guys. This was like let's say, okay, so we had like a bit of an intro here. We had a bit credit here. So I'd say like a 3 minute and like 30 seconds, like 3.5 minutes in terms of length for this song, which is great. But I love how they included, like, you know, the storyline in this and not just simply, you know, only the music. So let's start from the beginning here. And I want to hone in more to the lyrics. Oh, yes. Pause. We're going to look back on this. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. It's got me thinking. I think this is one of the few things that got me thinking for this comeback. Like, sure, aside from the storyline that I really wanted to keep up with. Chuki is so adorable. Of course, Haruna. I hate that, like, family setting room. Remember, guys, what I was talking about, that creepy family in the What Is Your B video? Creepy vibes. But I love how they brought those mysterious feels in this. And now they've sort of done it as an introduction. Now they've entered in this whole new world. And, like, love this sort of warehouse thing where, like, they made this so colorful and made, like, eyes here and there. So it's all about perception. And I think that's a huge thing when it comes to their music videos. This, like, sort of siren-like sampling going on here. And then we got Shun. Oh my goodness, Shun. Right away, am I right? But I really love how Moonsua is, like, in the center for the choreography at the beginning of the song. Billlie. So essentially there was a bit of an intro, and then we get into verse 1 right away. And what's crazy is you could mistaken the intro right here, back here, as the verse 1, right? But it's just because of the smooth transition to verse 1, it's just that good. That's what I'm talking about, how smooth and, like, clean and clinical this song is in terms of the flow of it. What do my parents... Friends are the only ones. Isn't this so true, guys? Isn't this so true? I hold it like a grown-up. Why do my parents say, oh no? The friends are the one who can truly understand me. the strange. So there's this very playground theatrical build-up, right? Welcome to the... I love how it like builds up, you know, with that snare, that drum kit. And now this is a sort of like rocket ship countdown or whatever. GingaMingaYo. Here we go. So now we have like this smooth transition right into verse 2. Found Billlie. And then it's like, you know, there's a mic on like the slide here. And then somehow Billlie gets transferred into a whole nother dimension again. You know, Munsua, and like all of them. I love how we get these like, you know, old like camera classic zoom-ins on Munsua, and like the mics are all around her, and every time when Munsua comes through with her rap, I've seen some of her covers before. Oh, and Unpretty Rap Star, don't even get me started about those days. There's no one like her in the sort of K-pop idol scene that truly has this kind of aura, you know what I'm saying? As Sunmi emphasized back on like Girls Planet 999, everyone has their different kind of aura, but there's no one that has this kind of presence and aura than like Munsua herself, obviously. And as some of you may know, Haram do be the bias. To the strange world. Oh, a strangey world. And it builds up, and then it starts from the bottom again. It builds up, and then it just... I just love how it has that theatrical roller coaster feel to it. GingaMingaYo. And more of like the chanting here. Gotta give it to SHEON here, really working it here with the the choreography. And I have no clue what's going on with this baseball head here. They just went into the literally the universe. Very dreamlike bridge to make it very contrasting to the other parts of the song. And then, come on, another dance break, everyone. They did a, remember that, a spectacular dance break, you know, in Ring X Ring. They gave us another one, but focus here, focus here. So this is where we initially start the bridge, right? Love the vocal layering. And then there's like this sort of instrumental, like, you know, dance break, right? Now we're in the post bridge. What? Okay, this is the one of the things. Post bridge, this nursery rhyme feel, the verses that are super catchy with it, the storyline. What's not to love, guys? This kind of arrangement, this small part here, is with not only that, a dance break in between from the bridge to the post bridge is like unlike anything I've seen before, especially or heard before, especially in a title track. Sure, we have an interlude or a verse 3 revolving around the bridge, right? But they gave us a post bridge here. And this, love the elements that are more in depth when it comes to the bridge, for sure. Sanghe na GingaMingaYo. Hey, hey. Just so funky and fun with it. And it goes to show you all of their presences and like how they express themselves go a long way with it. The triangles or the chimes going on. Jungsu. Okay, 153 Jumbas, okay. Prelude arrangement. Yes, that was coming from the previous What Is Your B video. Oh, Dohee JJ. If I recall correctly, guys, when it comes to Billie's dance covers, you see that like choreography done by 1 Million and like JJ was in the works before, and also in, you know, their previous was it I think it was Flippin' a Coin. I think it was in Flippin' a Coin, if I recall correctly, and produced by Leah Kim. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. Zany Bros, Mystic Story, incredible. This was like color corrected so well too. Loved the transitions in between. I really hope in the B-sides though I get something that is like pushing more of the envelope of what Billlie has done in their debut with Ring X Ring, as well as their B-sides, because I feel like Billlie has that potential. If they continue to do more experimental stuff like this, but even do it like extra far beyond sort of like Ring X Ring or Flipping a Coin, they could really go far with it, because they're somehow making these experimental, like very unlike heard of tracks like Ring X Ring and stuff very catchy with it and memorable with it. And even though someone may not enjoy it upon first listen, it can be a song that truly grows on you feel me? But I think GingaMingaYo hits right away for me. 9.5 out of 10, like I mentioned earlier. But y'all, let me know your thoughts, let me know your feelings, you know, how you're feeling. This is so surreal right now. I've been truly waiting for this, one of my top anticipated comebacks of this year, and I can't wait to check out that mini album, guys. What it's gonna be like. Are we gonna get ballad? What kind of genres they're gonna mess with? Obviously this was more so that funk dance route per se. But as always, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with y'all, with every single member of Billlie and their newest song here called GingaMingaYo, a very sing-along factor, sort of nursery rhyme type of song. I might have missed a lot of context because it's been difficult for me to keep up with lore and also like the stuff and meanings behind songs. So let me know if this is a reference to something within Korean society or culture, or a reference to some nursery song in Korea or in general or something like that, because that would be much appreciated to provide more context to me. But if not, I'll eventually find out myself anyways. But as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, guys. This has been Garrison, as always, and peace.